Okay, okay, starting soon. Okay, guys, can you hear me now? Okay, yeah, I think you can hear me now. I was muted, but basically, yes, we have a lot of new people here. Yeah, we are ready to start. I was just checking the leaderboard, and we have a lot of people in here. We've got, wow, just the usual suspects in top 10. Let's see, 11 to 20. Yeah, more people. That's really cool. I'm actually at 52. Good that I didn't score in the top 40. So yeah, I mean, I'm just going to check how many, and before we refresh, because it's it's actually 3 p.m. UTC at the moment, and we've got yeah, we've got new surprises for you. We are waiting on people to join as well. Cool. We've got 200 people on the leaderboard, and we've had 223 USDT that we're giving away this week. That's really awesome. Okay, wow. I see people on Telegram have joined. Can you guys, if you want to join me live, I'm actually, yeah, just feel free to join and ask any questions. But I'm also streaming on X, and I'm also in Discord. So yeah, definitely multitasking in here. Okay, okay. So now the leaderboard must be cleared, and we've got our surprises for you there. Let me see if Anthony is joining. Okay, okay. Anyone on Telegram? Do you guys want to join and ask any questions or chat? Okay. And let me know if you can't hear me or if you can't really see me on X, because that's another thing that we are kind of managing at the moment. Yeah. So, oh yeah, we've got some people in the group. Okay, let's refresh the page and see where we're at. Okay, so we've got a new leaderboard. I'm sure you guys are already working on it, but we've got our weekly. So we have a 1 year of Outmine celebration. We've got 52 weeks in which we have done every single week. We have been doing weekly tournaments, which is pretty phenomenal. I really love this. So yes, that's what we want to celebrate for the whole of the week, and we're starting out now, kicking things off. I believe now this is really the last week that, yes, essentially we're turning one, right? We're turning one this whole week. It's either today or next Tuesday. That's the official event. But I think let's celebrate the whole week, that birthday that we have. So firstly, I really want to give some pets to some people that are in the audience, right? So really what I want to see is some shares and retweets. And if somebody is listening and really, actually, I want X activity more than anything. So yeah, if you guys are listening and I want to see some X activity, share, and then I will be observing that and dropping some pets for people. Okay. I've got some pets I can show you. I can brag, but I do have some. I have minted some pets myself, and I want to give some of those to you guys. So, but I really want to see sharing and excitement on X amongst anything else, right? So yes, I've got some commons here to give. I've got Rodfang, Scorpiclo, Rattle Cobra. I've basically hoarded some, I must admit. I'm not using them, but I'm really, yeah, these are for the community. So I really minted some to give to the community. So I'd love to get you guys that. So I want to people to share our posts, share this space, really hype us and have this event. And then some people may really get some pets in rewards, right? First of all, I'm also going to share the space myself. And yeah, let's do this from the official account. We've got Outmine. Yeah. Okay. Right. How is it going on the leaderboard? Oh, we've got 8 participants on Telegram. I love this. Guys, how are you doing? Mokulip, Astroshima, guys, say something. How are you? We've got Liaje, we've got Pew, SK the Gamer. We've got quite a few people that are in the community. Feel free to just join. I think you can, right? So if oh, actually, I should just allow you to speak. I see. Okay. Okay. Anyone that wants to join me on the live stream is welcome as well. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I need to refresh this page then. So let's see where we're up to here. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, old leaderboard. So we already have some points. I know why people are not talking because they're playing. Okay, I'm gonna play as well. I'm gonna get on that leaderboard. Let's do it. Well, I need to heal my pets and stuff. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna join. So just to show what's going on here. So I've got my dungeon. I've got my pets. Okay. So what have we got here? We have some new updates that I really love. We have the info panel that was only released yesterday or the day before, that is showing you some really cool stuff. And we've got more things coming than ever. So yeah, I don't know how you guys find the heal and feed button, but I think it's fantastic. Like it really works for me. I'm just gonna bump up the volume a bit. Okay. Yes. So that's really cool. Yeah. So yeah, basically in autoplay, I'm not sure we have this surprise coming for you. So I think Morgan is deploying that new build as we speak. I'm just going to refresh and see if we have it or not. So yeah, okay, not in this version. But yes, there is something really special coming. In fact, it's even better that it's not here just yet. So you can have a look as we launch it. But yeah, we have the autoplay, automine mode here. I'm sure you guys, those of you on Telegram, you guys know what this is about, but actually want to explain to anyone watching us on X, or anyone new coming to the community, because I feel that this auto mining mode is still one to explore. Right, we're doing constant updates, we're adding more things as we speak, but definitely there is a lot to explore still. And yes, I know, Astroshima, maybe you know all of it, but some other people may not know that much. So yes, I think let me explain some things, right? So first I'm gonna heal my dot bug, but essentially yes, there's still some questions about the pets and the order that you put. Morgan had said that basically you have to put the higher in health at the start, so that's in the first position, number one. But then some people discover that there's still some kind of inconsistencies, that for example Rattle Cobra is more powerful than Snarlack. Now we're constantly working, so we may be updating the stats for some of these pets, just because these things have to be tested, right? And there is some things that you discover only after you have the game live. So yeah, so that's something that we're still yet, and maybe you guys know more about what works and what doesn't. So we really welcome feedback on this. But yes, I think the key elements is that yes, the order does matter. And also what matters, a lot of people actually just have less than 4 pets, and unfortunately that's not the optimum. Of course, having 4 pets is the optimum way to play it, because if you have less, you basically be less protected and you die quicker. So I think that's another thing that we need to add to the game, to clarify that you need 4 pets. All right. So you need 4 pets, and basically that is going to help you a lot. So yes, basically that's something to discuss, to work on. Yeah, I'm just checking if we have any questions as we speak. Okay, no questions at the moment. Yes, I think okay, got it. Yeah, basically let me start from the scratch on the auto battle mode, because yeah, we have added the info panel and I think that's important. We may be redesigning the screen that it's even a little bit nicer and a little bit more clearer as well. But we have put the timer. So here now you can see when you're actually exiting the dungeon, and you can see your points on success, which will make this number bigger. But that means that you get that many points if you make it. That doesn't mean you get them automatically. Okay. So that's what it means if you get it. And we also have the number of runs. So the current run number, which is basically here, you see the current number as well. Um, so that's to help you understand which number it is, etc., which run it is. But you can start and stop. And one thing that is key is, why would you want to stop auto mining? Well, if you don't have all your pets, or if one of your pets is not healed or fed, you may not want to not auto mine. So, and you might want to make it strategic so that you only do that whenever you need those points, right? So that's why we've allowed starting and stopping. It's more from a strategic perspective. But most of you, like me, I mean, I always keep it on. But do run out of health and stamina anyway. So, and I'm never in the top because yes, I forget to feed my pets. But yes, that is really important to know, just to double check this if this is running. I think the timer is helpful. I think it makes it clear, right? You can have a look here. If I stop it, the timer stops. So I think no issues with that. Now, oh, I dashed with me. I clashed with Muhulib. I dealt 160 damage. That's nice. Oh, why twice? That's cool. Yeah, so we have the points on success. That's important. We have the current run, but what's important here is here we're displaying why you have those points. So we have the different boosts, the skins. I think we're missing something. Yes, we're missing like a shoe. So I think this needs a bit of work. But essentially, you can see I've got the gem pulse that gets me 10% on loss. Have to equip some boosts to auto mine more. So I've got I should hopefully get a direct link to get it. There you go. And I will probably get one just for demo purposes. And yeah, 80% of boost proceeds still go to tournament rewards. So we haven't really changed that. So it's in everyone's benefit to actually get some of those iron pickaxes or boots throughout the week. So I'm gonna get one now. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah. So I've got it hopefully now. Do I? I'm gonna find out if it gives me the bonus at the end. But yeah, basically this is what this panel will be showing, just the clarity, because you have skins that give you in total up to 16%, and they do stack, which is important. So if the more skins that you have, the better, basically, in short. But you can't have multiple pickaxes, or you can't have multiple boots, but you can have a pickaxe and a boot. That's what I was trying to explain in writing at some point. So yes, definitely that's another thing to consider as well. Yeah. So we've got the info panel that's new. I think it's really cool. And we've got the new buttons here and feed all. We will need to be adding the following, right? So of course you want to see your pet up close. What we'll be adding is, if you click, you'll be able to see your pet full screen. Okay, so that's another thing we'll be adding. I think that's missing at the moment. It's especially in mobile. So you click and you see all the stats. That's where we're gonna be showing the XP and the leveling as well. There'll be more space. So a single pet, there'll be like a whole page, a whole app page for each pet that you have. So that's that as well. Another feature that we'll be adding, which I'm excited because it has been designed as well. I think this needs improving for sure. I think sometimes when you select something, may not be super clear, but that's something to add as well, guys, very shortly. But yeah, how are we doing around? Let me just see all the medias that I've got. Okay, so we've got Discord. Yeah. Nice. We've got a few people watching on X. So, guys, I want you to share that feed. yes, please share, and I'm gonna give you a pet, one of you a pet anyway, or more. I reserve the right to do more as well. So let me share this now we're live, and I'm gonna be observing for X activity, and those that do the most hype, they will get some pets from me, which is super cool. All right, let's see if we have somebody already. Mhm. No, we don't have anyone. Okay, we've got Pew. I see that you're sharing. Yeah, but I do want to see a lot of activity. Oh my God. Okay, I just see one of my stills from this video. I'm really scary. Okay. So yeah, let me share this myself from the various accounts that I've got. Oh, we've got 10 participants. Okay, guys, those of you on Telegram, you can join. You can join. I think we have some rogues as well. I'm going to get you all, allow you to speak. And I see a lot of you from the regular suspects, regular participants. Don't be shy. On Telegram, you can come and join me. Okay? So don't be shy. Feel free to join. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Any questions from anyone? Okay. All right. Mhm. We've got basically the people on Telegram are like the top 10 people last week, right? The people that have joined the Telegram live. I love it. I know every single one of you. And I think that's why I put the poll as well, that we've got people from all over. Actually, I'm going to check now which countries we have our community, because yeah, I know it's not everyone's first language, so that's why it's a little bit harder. I know there's a lot of people from all over the world. I hope that you can understand me, guys. But yes, I think would love for people to communicate and join together and bond together. I think we have a few from Indonesia. We've got, I know we have from Nigeria, Serbia, and so forth. But yes, I'm actually going to check the poll that I did right now, and I'm going to tell you what the results are. So I asked, which country are you from? And now we've got 25% Nigeria. Actually, I asked, which one is your native language? Indonesian, 25%, Nigerian, 25%, English, 12%, 0% Spanish, 12% Bangladeshi, 12% Serbian. I put other actually because for native language, it's not my English. It's not English, so I put other. It is Bulgarian. I should have put it as well, given that there is Serbian. That's a joke. So yes, we've got Indonesian and Nigerian leading the way, but I think a lot of people speak English, right? As well. So yeah. I don't know, Liache, where are you from? Because it seems like your name is in Korean to me, but I'm not really sure. So that's why I put Korean, but I excuse my ignorance. I'm just wasn't sure. But I do know that the Indonesians are probably Muhulip and Pio. I think you guys are the Indonesians. So correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have Tom, who is, I think, from the US. So yeah, but yeah, we have a really global community around here. Right. So has anyone deserved a pet yet? Let me have a look. I think Pew is working really hard on it. And I think we're getting some traction on X, guys. We have 25 views. So, all right. If it doesn't make sense to people that are just joining on X, let me explain to you, what am I showing, right? What am I showing? This is Outmine. This is basically our game that has been going on for 1 year, 1 year of Outmine, and 52 weeks, 52 weeks nonstop, right? This is a 52nd week, which is exactly 1 year of tournaments. And yes, we have the good old free to play mode. And let me just remind myself how to do that, because it's been a while, guys. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I do like the free to play mode, to be fair, because I think it's just so different than the auto mining, and you just want to play, right? You just want less strategy, just to be a bit more mindless. So I think that's important. So I'm glad that people are still doing that along with the auto mining, right? I think that's really important. Why is the bad for me, just like from the get-go? That's crazy. So yeah, so the free to play mode, we will be, of course, that's what you want to hear, right? What we'll be adding next. And yes, I've actually posted my hints this Monday. So what I did is I basically, yeah, basically give you a hint. It's new month. So what could it be? It's already in the roadmap as well. But yes, it's definitely something that's, and now of course they're gonna all come after me. After I wanted to multitask here, but I don't know if it's gonna happen this time. Okay, yeah. So yes, check out the roadmap again that we have. There is some slight change, and this is what I want to share as well. What we're kind of reversing things a little bit, right? I know that the pets were supposed to. What happened there? I got survived. The pets were supposed to launch this week, but what has happened is that we're launching something really cool instead. And I'll explain that. For those of you listening on X, stay on, because the review will be a bit later. And yes, guys, some of you on X will get some pets, that's for sure. Okay. I think that you started to tweet, so I somehow survived. There you go. All right. 163 points. Yes, I'm sure that's the most anyone has ever done. A bit embarrassing, I must admit. So yeah, the roadmap is happening. I really want to see what from the roadmap excites you, actually, because Morgan and I were looking at the roadmap, and we're like, okay, what should we do next? So I really want to show you that. Let me just post the link to our 10-week roadmap once again in the chat, and just you tell me what you're looking forward to the most, because I might not be super clear what we're building next, right? But I'll post that on X as well. So we have a bit of a chat here. Our roadmap. Oh, I love, we have a first question. I love you, Pio. Thank you. I know that you're working for that pet. So, hi, Anna. Would there be P2P battles in the future, or will it just be mining? Would it be just be mining? Would it be P2P, player versus player? Well, I mean, the answer is kind of, we already have the battles, right? You in the auto mining, you're actually fighting with other players. But I think probably what you're referring to is more manual battles, like basically going into the free to play mode and then competing with players. So look, I don't want to speak for sure on behalf of Morgan as well, but all that I can say right now, it's probably not in the foreseeable future. Now we do want to add more monsters, right, and more PvE, but because the auto mining already has this feature, so it's a bit like would probably focus on that as well, and making the free to play version more fun, as you know, with the current mechanics. But I think really I'd love to hear what you want, or what you want and what you have in mind for this feature, P2P battles, for the free to play mode as well. So yeah, I think would love to do it. It's not kind of in the immediate roadmap, but we're not excluding that this would happen. Yeah. So definitely let me know what you'd like to see. Seems like that's something that you'd like to see. Do you ever play in auto mode, Pew? That's another question. If you do, then definitely I would recommend, yeah, just definitely looking at the strategy there. But yes, it's something that we would love to add for sure. Okay. But it's not, it hasn't been announced yet on the roadmap that we have. Okay, so we do have Liaje also sharing. I love that. We've got we've got some people commenting. Moonbeam, yes. Um, yeah, I love this. Okay, yeah. Actually, on X, if you're watching on X, you can also drop me comments and questions in the chat, because I'm looking at that actually as well. Oh, okay, Liaje, yes. Some comments there. Liaje, where are you from? I'm gonna ask you here. I'm gonna ask you here in the chat. Where are you from? I'd love to know. Okay. So yeah, definitely bring the questions. Okay, yeah. I'd love to give you some of those pets. But yeah. Okay, okay. So we have more people sharing. Share and retweet for free pets. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's. I think it's looking pretty good actually on X, the way that we have this set up, because you can see the game and you can see we're celebrating. So that's really cool. What do you think about our new logo, the first 1 year of Outmine logo? Okay, so yeah, what we have planned is, yeah, so first we'll definitely be giving, when we're going to be giving some pets and drops throughout the week for the most engaged people, and I'll be doing some kind of surprise competition for that. I think definitely that's something that you'll be interested in for sure, but I don't want to say what, right? I will be announcing it on the spot, so I want you to be alert and to look, as you don't know what's coming, right, and when. So that's really cool. And then yeah, we're definitely working on improving the auto mining. So yes, like I explained, this user interface needs a bit of work. We need to make it a little even clearer what's going on. What I think is a key feature that actually Morgan wanted to do this as soon as possible. Well, two things. So first, you have to notify you when the pets are out of health or stamina. So that's something that you'd love to. It would be great for you to see. And who actually killed my dog bug? It was healthy before. A bat, I think. Damn. Oops. Okay, so basically, yeah, you can see, even that's pretty good actually, the screen that I'm just having here, because you can see that the legendary are untouched, and you can see that the commons are. So I healed all of them just now at the beginning of this feed, but you can see now the difference. So I was actually lucky to get these legendaries. I'm just testing them out. I'm also planning to give them away, by the way, to the community. We do have legendaries to give out, but it won't be easy, right? It won't be like, okay, oh, you just retweet, right? They are very special. In fact, the fun fact is that even Morgan doesn't have a legendary, right? So, and he bloody built the game and he doesn't have a legendary because, we haven't minted a lot ourselves. So, the founders, right? And it's just, they are hard to get. So, but there will be some for the community as a big competition. So definitely I want to give some of those. But as you can see here, it's the legendaries that have survived when I was defeated by a bat twice. And the commons are dead, right? So I think that's really a key representation here. You can see the difference. That's why if I were you, I would be trying to get a hold of some of those legendaries. And we still have few left. Let's see how many we have left here. Oh, actually, it has ended. I'm sorry. So, yes, right now we don't have any for sale. But what we will be doing in the next weeks is trading. And of course, we'll do something else as well. We'll allow more selling as well. We'll be launching more for sale. But at the very minute, actually, there is no selling options. So that may be fixed very soon as well. But the two features that are coming is one is notification. The second is so notifying you on the app where when the pets are down, health or stamina wise. And the second thing that is coming is we want to just make it more visual, like what happens after the run. Because what I really want to know is, are you guys looking at this watch here, this timer, and you want to kind of immediate notification here, what has happened for that run? And I really want to understand if that's something that you would do or care about as well. So yes, those things are very coming almost immediately, right? I think they're super important. And then fixing the info panel as well. Okay. But yes, I think that's probably a good time now to kind of reveal was something that, because you've already seen it, but for those of you just watching on X, we're just releasing a new feature as well. I'm actually very excited because it is a beginning of a new chapter where we just not don't have just players for tournaments. We actually have collectors, and we have people that want to achieve even more things. Because I really Outmine is not just about the tournament and competition, right? It is about showing that you're part of the community for the long term, right? Which means that we want to really incentivize and reward those people as well. So it's something that we're just launching just now. And if I refresh this page, I'll be able to see that. So let me do that. And by the way, we've got 66 people watching on X. Okay, guys, if you're watching Outmine right now, you can go and start playing. Just put outmine.gg. It's as simple as that. Uh, okay, we have a question here from Kanyoba, by the way. So, second hatch today. No, I know that this is something that, unfortunately, that's something that we'll be releasing a little bit later in the roadmap. Now, what we're releasing today is pretty cool, though. The second hatch of the pets is cool, and I think that's something for you to aim for. You will need gems for it as well, by the way. So it will be another opportunity for you to get more pets. But I think the community, it's just you guys are not ready for it, right? We're still getting used to the auto mining mechanic, and I still feel that we need to get new people and all the people to try how it works before we even release more pets, because that's going to add even more complexity. So we're not releasing it today. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so what is releasing today? I think you can see it on my screen, right? So you have a new button that has been just revealed. And I want to see how many of you, first of all, I want to see if even I have all of the achievements. But let's do a review. I want people, and I'll give you a pet if you, I might give you a pet if you post a screenshot of your achievements on X and you tag us at Play Outmine. Okay. Yes. Okay. Actually, let's do this. I'll give you a pet if you share, retweet, and like one post. Post an achievement screenshot. Um, and yes, and ask a question in the chat. Okay, but I want this to be done with the heart, from the heart. So yes, let's do this. Yeah, I'm still planning to give some pets, but I do want to see people retweeting. And if you post a screenshot of your achievements, then you have even better chance. Okay. All right. So this is my achievements here. What? Okay, I have all of them but one. It's quite unfair. Well, I guess I haven't spent in my own game. But okay, I haven't. The reason is because I have, well, Morgan Morgan has done it like this. Oh, okay. So out we have our achievements. Clap, clap. We have our achievements screen. This is the first time we're revealing this feature, right? This was actually on the roadmap for next week, and we're releasing it early. What do you guys think? Let's see on Telegram. Anyone saying anything? Okay. Okay, we've got a question. Question and suggestion, I guess. Yeah, sure, would love to. So the question is, background image of the dungeon in auto mode looks far better than the actual in-game graphics of the lava dungeon in the free-to-play mode. Um, yeah, so that's a fair comment. Do you have plans to improve lava dungeon level graphics and scenery? Well, would love to do that. That's for sure. I think the focus at the moment is the auto mining. But one thing is, again, what I'm saying is, look at the roadmap and you see that we basically there will be an update this coming this month to the main lava dungeon, to the main dungeon, right? But it won't be like, I don't think we'll be working on the lava dungeon, but there will be another update on that side of things. But yes, I think would love to do that. It's just the auto mining takes a priority at the moment. There is a lot of things there would love to improve. But yeah, thank you for your question. It's good that people still care about the free to play, right? That's a good thing. Mm. Okay, and we have even more people joining us on X. So yeah, welcome guys, welcome. You're probably seeing my achievement screen. So let's get back to the modes. But yes, actually, I will explain about the achievements. So we've got Outmine Player, who everyone, and this is another surprise for you, okay? So everyone gets an Outmine Player's achievement who has played the game, meaning basically you just go to outmine.gg or outmine bot on Telegram and you just play a game and you get these achievements already. Boom, right? You've got it. It's very easy to get. You just have to play once. Now, the OG, the second one, the Outmine Gangster, okay, that is a special one. This one would be an achievement that you can only get within 1 year of playing Outmine, which is now. But we've decided that we'll include this week, so it will be achievable. It will be locked on the 10th. On the 10th of December, we'll stop giving this Outmine Gangster. So those of you listening on Telegram, I'm sure you've got it. Those of you that are on X, better go and get it now, because the more achievements that you have, the more prizes you can get, right? So there will be given rewards based on the number of achievements that you have. And it's not just these six, right? We'll be releasing more. And some of them are, yes, you have to spend and get some coins, but not all of them are like that, right? So there'll be there'll be balance between those achievements that are about gameplay and those that are maybe more special. So, but getting the gangster, right? You can do this right now by going into the game and playing. I'll be making posts about this on X, but you're the first people that hear this, really, because we just released this feature. So yeah, definitely check this out. And then we have the big spender, which I'm not gonna tell you. I think you're gonna discover, but you need to have spent some basically in the shop, right? To have purchased coins. So let me remind people, this is the shop. We've got the promos as always, and we have the different coins, which is the in-game currency that is used to buy everything else, including pets recently. Okay, you could get the Outmine pets with coins, and most likely you'll be able to do that very soon as well. So that is how you get the big spender. Cat person is owning this beauty, gem pose. Let's demonstrate. Gem pose is our beauty here, a little friend. I don't know how I can live without that or without her. But yes, if you get that in the shop, you can get her as well. That is the cat lover, because to be honest, Morgan and I love our cat people, so we kind of get it. And then pet owner is not the cat, is obviously owning a pet is one, and then pet collector is 10. So those of you that have more than 10, they can see this as well. So yeah, basically that is the achievements that we have so far. Again, just to say, there will be rewards. The more you hold, the better. So there will be a proof that you're part of the ecosystem, and you have been with us for a while, but also you have contributed. So it will be a mix of and gameplay and other things as well. Sure, there will be some that essentially you have to own something that's purchasable with coins, but this is it. It's a mix of the two. It's not just one or the other. Okay. Let me just check the socials. What's going on there? Yeah. Okay, Pew. So you don't have any pets, Pew. Well, I mean, maybe this is a chance for you today to get a pet, right? To get a pet. So that's something we'll be doing very soon. I'll be picking a winner, and I'll be giving some pets. But I don't see many of you actually participating right now. I want to see constant, no, not constant, but I want to see more retweets. Okay. And yeah, just checking. How is it going on Telegram? Yeah, cool. Mhm. All right. So yeah, I think this is something that we'll definitely be posting about the achievements. And yeah, look, let's look at the roadmap together. That's actually pretty cool. So the roadmap was here. It's always in the app. It has been for a while, and you can see a little bit of a cryptic message of what's going on, to be fair. But we did release the pets. We did release auto mining. So we're releasing the achievements, which is supposed to be next week. So we are early on that one. And what really we're working on here, the second hatch is the pets, number two, and due in the depth. So that's trading as well. That's trading of the pets. So that is coming, but it will be a little bit later in the month. Um, and the thing that I'm really excited, you see it here, right? You have Frozen Descent, you have Festival Sparks, you've got a couple of other things. So Secret Above the Stone. Yeah, we've got yeah. Basically, we have a more dungeons coming, but the Frozen Descent. It's not a secret what it is, right? There will be another dungeon coming here, and we're actually aiming to do this as soon as possible as well. Okay. And there is a Christmas festivities and Christmas celebrations, which, to be fair, like that's the first part of the Christmas celebrations is actually the tournaments, because the tournaments have been going on for 10 steady weeks nonstop. And we call this the Christmas tournaments season, the Christmas season. So that's going to end on the 30th of December in its current form, right? The Christmas season. But what we'll have is definitely something else. So, and actually by ending, I'm not sure that the tournament will end. That's something that we'll still be revealing soon. Like the tournaments are not going to end, of course, but what the prices would be and whether there's going to be any change to that is something that we'll be revealing closer to the time. But until the 30th of December, right, everything continues as normal. Not sure why this image is not loading. Oh well. So yeah, let me have a look if you have any more questions here. Yeah. So wow, we've got 100 people now on X. So I'm definitely curious to hear any of the new people, the 100 people watching. Guys, how are you finding this game, right? Do you know about Outmine, or do you kind of was wondering what am I showing here? Definitely feel free to at us, play Outmine, and let us know. Okay. Or put it in the chat. So hopefully I'll be able to see all the comments in the chat. Okay. Anyone on Telegram that would love to share their experience right now? Or are you guys too busy playing? Because I think you're too busy playing. That's the truth. That's pretty awesome. It's always the case, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna check what's going on with the leaderboard. And actually, I'm gonna heal my pets here quickly. Because why not? Why don't give you a little bit of a challenge? But for some reason doesn't want to. You know what? I have run out of of food, so I'll have to demo to the people watching on X what's going on and how to do this. So of course I've got my pets here. They're out of health. Now I need to fill this up. And sadly we don't have a button to do that from here. So I need to go to the shop. And I'm gonna get myself some pet food and health potions. But I do need health potions more, so I'm gonna get that. Okay, now I'm back and I'm gonna just heal this creature here. Dotbug and Rogue Fang. All right, always healed. Now I'm going to wait to see what happens in the next run, and I'm going to review what has happened. So I did buy an iron pickaxe, so I've got plus 10% of health. What am I talking about? Plus 10% of scores. Gem's mind, and I've got gem pause. So when I died there, She grabbed 53 gems while escaping. Okay. Yeah. So I'm checking this. Okay, yeah. Let's see. 6 seconds. So I still don't have any boots because the boots we haven't really got them right now. I did fall into lava. And gem pulse grabbed 81 gems while escaping. So just want to show, actually, I wanted, it's really interesting, right? Because 816 on success, because I do have the skins plus 16%. I do have the iron pickaxe. That actually adds a lot as well to my score. But because I didn't make it, of course, I didn't get them. But still, gem pulse is grabbing 81 just like that. It's pretty awesome. To be honest, I think if you get one thing, probably gem pulse is the thing. I don't know, right? But it's up to your strategy. But I mean, gem pulse gets you 10% even when you fall into lava, just like that. So you're getting gems and points on every run. I think that's really the hidden secret here. But anyway, I shouldn't mislead you or tell you this. It's up to you really, but yes, I think it's important to kind of know this as well. Okay. Nice. Hmm, wait, let me refresh. Okay, so are you guys, what do you guys think about the pets not being able to buy them anymore? Because that's another thing that's interesting, right? So we will be releasing actually a new way to buy them, okay? And that's happening very, very soon. So the Outmine pets, you got them first with gems, then you could get them with coins, and now we'll basically be introducing new way to get them, but also because um, we want new people coming in to have a chance at autoplay mode, right? It can't be the same people from before, so we need to allow that to happen. And to do that, we need to have them up there as well. So we have our supply, and we'll be working from there. But like we've said before, it's actually a limited supply of just 3,000. And that's something that we don't have here in the game, right? We don't have it, but we should probably announce that, yes, we've only released 3,000 out of these pets. And they're all unique, right? They're basically collectibles, which is something that people care, but also in some other ways they don't care because you can play them in the game, right? And this is how it's being used, whether they're collectibles or not. I mean, depends if you're in Web3 and so forth. But yes, that's the interesting bit as well. That yes, they're very unique, and you can play them and you can trade them. You'll be able to trade them in the future as well. So yeah. Telegram live feed is down. Okay, okay. So I'm hopefully live on X, but yes, Telegram might be down as well. Hmm. Okay, well, those of you listening on X, know that we're also on Telegram. I see 115 people. So I think definitely what we should do is, yeah, you could guys join me on Telegram. So this is t.me is our group, and you can even find it from here from our app, I believe. So you go in here, and I think you'll be able to join our group, join Telegram community here, join Telegram channel. So if you do that here, like basically it is the group is Outmine official on Telegram, and the channel is Play Outmine on Telegram, and yes, basically, yeah, you'll be able to speak to me and ask me questions there, I think. Although there's some technical difficulties for some people, but on Telegram, basically people are in the chat, so I think they're able to speak as well if they want to. Okay, yeah, we've got a couple of people writing. Let me just have a look. Yeah, all right. Let's see who. Okay, 120 people, guys. So on X, if you're just joining, I'm showing you Play Outmine. And specifically, I'm showing you the two modes that we have. The free-to-play mode, which you can start right away, right now, and just play like that, super fun. All right. This is on Telegram or on now on web browser under outmine.gg in your web, or outmine bot on Telegram. But also I'm talking about our new mode, which is Automine, and that new mode gives you super cool gameplay as well. Okay, I see. So the Telegram channel is just facing some. I'll just leave and join again. But yeah, so yes, if you're looking on X, that's what I'm showing, and I'm talking to the community on Telegram as well. Let me join again. Can you hear me now, guys? Okay. Now, okay. So I love how people are like, they don't want to join the extreme because they want to watch the stream on Telegram, so they also can also play as well. They can also play as well. So this is it, right? All in one app. So did you hear about this, about Telegram? That's what they want to do, right? All in one, including crypto, wallets, everything. It is a bit like that. I must admit, I do. Of course, we do like it, and of course, yeah. That's why we're on Telegram. It's super nice, super accessible. People can chat, people can talk, they can play, and they're pushing new features on wallet, right? So speaking of that, of course, what some of the you here on X may be wondering is like, how do you earn, right? And this is the key thing of the game, that we have given thousands of dollars in rewards already, and it's super easy to do that, to get on the leaderboard and compete, right? So we have the weekly tournaments. I know if anyone is listening on Telegram, that may be boring, but for those of you 100 people on X, we have been giving for 52 weeks. We have been holding these tournaments, giving loads of money, and basically it's happening. It keeps happening for every single week. Now, you can see this leaderboard now, right? With 52 weeks. We've just started. There's going to be 200 plus, $201 plus USDT, which will be distributed at the end of the week. So in 6 days and 22 hours. And that is really the score for everyone that's already joined, and basically is playing. But what I wanted to show as well is, of course, how easy it is that you have that USDT wallet there to withdraw your earnings after the week, if you have enough as well, of course, and if you've earned, if you've won by playing after a week. Now, everyone is a winner because actually, even if you're top 40, get prime rewards, but even if you're top 40, you also get some of it, some USDT as well. So that's another important fact as well. I love that. So Bill says, what you convey is very clear, Anna. It just takes an experienced person to explain a bit of the game, especially old players. Yeah, I think yes, that is the truth, because our game has become even more, a little bit more of a mid-core game, meaning that the game is no longer just, okay, you just go and mine, right? We have some strategy now with Outmine, and this is the thing to consider, that you have multiple strategies on top of one another. We have the free to play mode, we have the auto play mode, and the two are linked because the two are forming the same, you're getting on the same leaderboard. And but the free to play is very straightforward to explain, that's for sure, right? So you go in and you mine, you have the 2 minute timer, right? But even this has a bit of involvement, that's for sure, because you have things like potions that you can collect. I do wonder why I didn't pick up that potion. Oh yeah, because I have the iron pickaxe. Okay, yeah. So yeah, basically you collect your potions, you become faster, you mine more, right? And you need to survive for those 2 minutes. And I'll do that, by the way. Let me do that while I'm talking. But for the other mode, it is more involved, and you need to have played a little bit. So I think we need to make it clear to begin for both modes, but definitely on the autoplay mode, because it's more thinking. I think it's more thinking and it's more strategy and reading, which people don't necessarily like to do that. But yes, this is more manual for sure. Yeah, I miss this mode, to be fair. I remember the times when it was just about this mode, and now it's been auto mining for like weeks now. Yeah, so that's the key really is how the two modes interact. The best players that we've had, like Astroshima, always on the top, Mukuleb, right, Kitsune. There's a few players, Alit, of course. Now, Alit, I think he does auto mining only, but I think the few players on the top that we're seeing right now do both. And for those of you watching, I can see you, right? I want to. Oh, and by the way, let me show the ad as well, because I think this is something that I got a few people just messaging me. Why do we have the broken ads? So we completely removed the other pets. So I designed the ad myself. So if you have to watch an ad, at least it's our own ads. And you get your rewards. It's a bit noisy, but you get your reward, right? So after doing this, you get your reward, and that's it. So instead of relying on third-party providers, we made it easier for you and for us, because yeah, so you get your items by just watching our own ad. But let me know how that feels, right? Because it's a single ad. Is that repetitive, or do you like that? Because people complain that the other ads were broken, and this is just 17 seconds. The other ads were like minute or so, right? And people are like, why is it so long? We didn't design it, right? All of the Telegram apps are using third-party tools to do to do their ads. So it's not up to us. It was not up to us what you get displayed. So that's why we designed our own ad as well. Okay. So yes, basically this is oh, Anthony is here as well in this chat. I thought you were joining me, Anthony. But yeah, so this is why we did our own ad as well. Let me see if I have any questions here. Okay, okay. Anyone else that wants to win a pet today? Okay, please, I want to give my pets, but I'm not seeing enough activity on X. I'm sorry. No, okay, so let's do this. Have you guys shared our latest posts? Nice, nice. Yeah, so I want to see more sharing, and then I'm happy to give some pets today. Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, so oh, definitely for those of you joining, Anthony, you just joined, but yeah, the achievements have been the feature of the day. We're super excited for that, and we'll be giving some rewards. Basically, we'll actually make it official here in the app as well. That the more achievements that you have, the better your chance for rewards. Okay, and the other thing that's really important here is that those achievements, they're not transferable because they're up there for you, they're for individually. So if you've played at least one, you got the Outmine player. If you've played up to the 10th of December 2025, so up to next week, which is why people should be playing this week, right? You get the Outmine Gangster. If you spend a certain amount, you get the Big Spender. If you have Gempo's cat, you're a cat person. And if you have a pet, you're pet owner. And if you have more than 10 pets, you become pet collector. So these are very unique badges. And we'll probably make them more visible in the future versions as well. But yeah, that's something that let me know if that excites you and what do you think. Which collections do you have? Which achievements do you have? Let me know. Okay. Now, do we have any questions? Huh? We've got Morgan joining on X and chatting. But yeah, we've got 140 people. Wow. And just to let you know, guys, we had a separate event on X. And for some reason, hopefully people can see that this is the real chat, right? Because the other one has not been launched. So I'm going to see what happens if we actually start it. I wonder what's going to happen there. No, maybe I'm not going to risk it. But it's basically, I have one that says scheduled, and I've got another one that I'm running now. It's a bit confusing. So yeah, wow. I love this X, to be honest, because we have 130 people watching us at the moment. So yeah, it's pretty good going. But I really want to see any questions and people understanding or they don't understand what's going on, right? Okay, okay. Oh, sorry. All right. So I think we'll be doing more of these streams. I think so. The plan was Aled basically was going to be joining me today, but he's working a very important job, helping people like in the real world, and he had to go and do an overshift, right? So I think, yeah, that, but we really love to do more of these because we have a super obviously lots of gameplay we can be showing and lots of strategies, for both the free to play version and the auto mining version as well. So yeah, I would love to get more of you here on the stage with me. So if you want to join such a chat and live stream with me, do let me know. I'm talking about those of you that are already in the community and are experienced players. um, definitely join me. Let me know if you want to join and stream with me. Yeah, because like you see in the roadmap, there's going to be a lot of new releases, and it's only the beginning, and we've got this super exciting roadmap every week, and a leaderboard is super full these days. I mean, I know that you guys are fighting for the last during the last minutes of every week, so you're very busy. But you can also play together, right, and stream with me. So I'm not gonna distract you too much from winning, I hope. Nice to feel ranked number 9. I've never able to do that. Don't worry. You will. You. I'm not your competition. So yeah. Okay. Now you're like hating on me, I guess, because I'm stealing that leaderboard spot. Maybe I'm gonna jump to rank number 5 or something. Man, that's even 273 points is very embarrassing. But yeah, okay. So I'm still on rank 9. Basically, a lot of people that are on Telegram right now, they're also mining. I love it. Okay. Um, wow, the views keep coming. The X views. So 166. Yeah, I see Morgan has posted the link to the chat. So yeah, anyone that doesn't know what to do watching this space, outmine.gg is the key word, or outmine bot on Telegram. Mhm. Okay, so have I managed to knock off anyone on the leaderboard? Oh, what? 11. This is the craziness of this game, right? You just sit stand foot still for 5 minutes, and then you just go down the leaderboard. I don't actually know how it's happening. But to be honest, guys, it's Morgan who is the game designer, right? You know that I'm doing everything else. So that's why I don't have the strategy to help you and to give you tips, because yeah, sometimes it's quite unpredictable, especially when you get serious players. What? Astroshima, are you listening? Muhulib has taken first place in a while. Now that's a turn of events I didn't expect. Like, I mean, not that I didn't expect, but interesting. Yes. No, it's just funny that we have this kind of battle, but it's so close. So anyway, the week is young, so all of this would be really going on for the whole week. So definitely, we don't know what's going to happen, who is going to be the winner after all, but it's something that's it's just very interesting. Yeah. Mm. Okay, guys. Wow. I love this. So we have 171 players, people on X. And I just wonder, like, how many of you know about the game? How many are just joining? Yeah, so I mean, this is I'll show you the pets again. Oh, I can't actually, but I'll show you the pets again for those of you just joining, because that's something that you can't easily find. I believe the pets are a bit hidden at the moment. We need to make more about this, but with our collectibles essentially and our um, kind of the collection that we had. So if I go in here and I die, show you the game that the ad that we've created. Yeah. So the pets, for those of you new, the pets are needed. They're needed for the auto mining mode, which allows you to mine automatically and also go up the leaderboard. So yeah, that's they're very crucial for that, which you see in the app as well. And for some reason I had stopped my auto mining. Well, that explains why I'm getting down the leaderboard. All right, I will go back up. But yeah, I'm just messing with you guys. I'm not going to be officially taking a space. But what we'll be officially doing is more of these spaces. We will definitely be doing that. And yeah, so for 1 year of celebration starting now, it's going to be super cool 7 days. We have a lot prepared. Like I said, stay tuned for the rewards that we have. We'll be giving those now and then, so there'll be surprises when we give them. And for today, I think what I'll do is I will give my pet reward, and the person who gets it, actually two people, are feeling generous, right? So the people that were active this time on X, so we had Pew number one. I'll give you a pet. Congratulations. And we've got Liahe as well, who has been quite active recently. And yeah, basically, actually, yes. I think the third person that really deserves is one person who has been posting every day. And yes, I think that is I think that goes without saying, because yes, Anthony has been super good. He, I see super supportive. I see constantly posting about Outmine every single day. With screenshots, with lots of happy, positive hype. And I think Anthony, I know that you didn't make it with me this time, but I think you do deserve a pet as well. So that is something that I will be picking. I will be picking some of my own collection, and yes, I will be sending you those happily or actually maybe just an equivalent from the pool that we have. Um, Morgan will send you some pets. So yeah, do let us know in the public group, if you want a specific pet. But no, actually, we'll have to make it fair, and we just have to make it a random one. So yeah, okay, we'll be wrapping up shortly. I love this session, but I do have to be getting on with playing. No, I'm just joking. Just posting more about the cool stuff that we have this week. But yeah, the last questions that we have. Yeah, so yeah, no, it's a valid comment. So what I really love, I'm just reading Astroshima's comment here as well. And the thing is, what I really like about our community is because we have a varied, not just globally, but we also have people from different parts of the world, but also different demographics. Yes, some remember the games of the 80s, not just because they've seen it in a Netflix show, right? Some can actually remember like 80s, 90s, 2000s that have played those games. So it's a valid point that with the free to play version, our game is inspired and kind of reminds you of that, right? So yes, the dungeon in the free to play version is a 80s. It's not super polished, but also, I mean, we're not actually looking for that. Like, another thing is that there is the most important thing in a game is its game design, right? So that is the number one thing. Everything else, and it's crazy because, you know, it's a longer discussion, which I'm not going to start today actually, but you do see a lot of that. Successful games that just nail the mechanics, and first and foremost, and that's really important. So yes, I think some of our players do know what the 80s games look like, and that's it really. We have heavy inspiration, and that's the graphic at the moment. Um, yes. So the comment here was, and I'm trying to find it again. Excuse me. I did that, didn't I? So the comment here was, yes, the graphics scenery quality are similar to the 80s on 8-bit computers, not even 16-bit. So a lot of people watching on X may not even know what 8-bit is, right? For example, Double End game, Hero Wars have superb graphics, scenery, but had to quit it because they have to put all the focus on of the gameplay in P2P battles and almost completely disregarded level dungeon gameplay time. So very valid comment. And the interesting thing is, I mean, I think it's just funny for me, almost like, okay, Hero Wars, and you say, okay, Clash of Clans, etc. You guys, like, these companies, they have hundreds of artists, hundreds of people. So like, that's not an excuse, of course, but the interesting thing is, like, I'm happy that you guys are comparing us to like big games like that. And the crazy thing is they actually fail, right? That's the point of the message, is that they put all of this effort into the certain part of the art or the aesthetics of the game, then they actually forget what the gameplay actually is. Now, things that franchises like Super Mario, I mean, they've actually, people still know the first version of Super Mario, right? Anything after that, the 3D Mario Kart, they've just been a continuation of that, right? But anyway, that's a little bit of a controversial topic, I guess. So something to discuss maybe on a special place for it. Let me just look if we have any comment in the meantime. But this bat is chasing me, so I don't know how much I can do. I did lose, yeah. It's because I'm multitasking. Okay, yeah. So definitely, great point. I think perhaps that's another space we can have and just talk about the aesthetics and the art and the graphics. But Asushima, if you're still listening, I think, yeah, really appreciate appreciate the comment about the aesthetics because it's good to know, right, what we need to do on this side of things. But I do also want to find out more about the big things. Like, what do you guys think about achievements? What do you think about the auto mining gameplay and so forth? So, what I'll be doing, and I might be doing this session with you guys, some user research, right, where I'll be talking to people and really understanding what you guys needs and want next, aside from better graphics. Yeah, that's fair, but I think it's not going to solve the big problems of, like, for example, do people play this, kind of, they understand what they need to do, what the strategy you need to have, etc. That's what I want to know. And I'm just going to check quickly what's going on. I've had some good runs. So, and I'll be like number one. No, but I'm really getting further ahead. Don't worry, guys. This is just for the purpose of this feed. I'm not going to be pushing so hard. But we have so many people auto mining out of the people on leaderboard that I'm thinking this is a great success. Everyone loves it. But you tell me otherwise if that's not the case. So yeah. All right. 181 people listening on X. Thank you for that. That's super awesome. We are outmine.gg on web. You can start playing immediately. All that you need is a Telegram login. Outmine bots on Telegram, same, right? Just go and play on your Telegram. You can be earning thousands of dollars, USDT, I mean. And we have had a tournament for like 52 weeks. So that's 1 year of constant tournaments. So that's what we're celebrating this week. This is only the beginning. We may be doing more feeds as well this week to continue our celebration. But yeah, it's been real pleasure to get some questions and talk about everything. There's a lot to talk about, that's for sure. But do expect more pets. Achievements, right? That's launch. You can see your achievements already. Get the Outmine Gangster in the next 1 week before we close, right? Before we close on the 10th of December. So we have 1 week to get the Outmine Gangster. The more achievements that you have, the more rewards you're going to have. Then Outmine Pets, it says ended, but we'll be releasing something to allow you to get those pets as well. And with those pets, you can start auto mining as well and earn and get on the leaderboard while you're in more passive mode. But in the meantime, you can also start free to play always and just have fun like this in a manual mode and play there as well. Now, the things that you really need for both the free to play and auto play, they're in the shop. So we have, of course, you can get coins, and with coins, you get skins that give you boosts in both. But in auto mining, all of them are combined, give you a bonus. The gem pause gets you some points back if you lose, and you need the food and health potions for the pets to sustain them, right? So you need all of this. I mean, we need the pets, the food and stamina for the long-term playing of auto mining and auto pets. So yeah, and if you wonder what's next, we've got our roadmap here. We have a lot of releases coming up. We're now kind of almost halfway there right now. And we have the 10 weeks, so until 30th of December, got unlimited prizes because the leaderboard is formed by how many people join, plus what boost they get, plus on top 200 USDT at a minimum. So we have had varied amounts there, and we have had people earning every week, easy withdrawal within Telegram and on web, and just super nice, everything working nicely. So with that, let me just see if any last questions, last couple of minutes. Yeah, any questions or anything like that? All right, yeah. Well, For those of you 183 people, yeah, definitely follow Play Outmine on X, because we will be announcing more events. And yeah, this is the beginning, really. So yeah, let me have a look. Last question. Okay, okay. Again, it's Astroshima. So yes, the level design in our other game, he says he has been better. Um, well, yeah, because we've spent more. Yeah, we spent time on that as well. The games are different, and I think that's a good impact. Actually, input. I'd love for you, as Toshima, to talk to Morgan as well, because you guys have a lot to talk about these things. But yeah, I think it's very cool. I mean, as Toshima, you know your stuff. What can I say? You're good at you played a lot of games and you're an expert. So I trust your opinion a lot. um, I think it's good to just think about what we have achieved, and also think about what we can improve. So, like what we've achieved, we're actually the only game that I know in Web3 that has done 52 weeks consecutively tournaments. 52 weeks non-stop tournaments, 1 year, not VC funded, not launching a token, but transparently delivering value to the community. And I think this is the number one thing that I want you to take from this. The people watching this space, that yes, Outmine is the most undervalued and undervalued project out there, because it's the coolest project. But yes, and it's the number one game on Moonbeam as well. But yeah, definitely, I'm just amazed by the fact that we've achieved 1 year of non-stop tournaments, and we've given thousands of dollars of USDT to players with skill and with having fun. So I think, if I leave you with one thing today, and if you're joining just now at this feed, um, just think about that. Check out Outmine, check out rogues.studio, which is our company and who we are. And yeah, just think about that, because it's very rare in Web3 gaming, right? It is. It is. We have seen the graveyards of Web3 games, sadly. But what is showing you that it is possible, and Outmine is doing that. Outmine is revolutionizing, finally delivering what Web3 gaming was supposed to be, which is that basically players have the ownership of items, players have fun, but also they can monetize their gaming experience as well. And even the fact that some of our, I love this, because our most educated players are comparing us to traditional games, right, that have been designed by, for without any web in mind. That's the best compliment there could ever be, that ultimately, that means that people are not thinking Web3 game, how can I earn? They're thinking, how can the level be improved? And I think this is fantastic. And we're only starting. There's going to be a lot of releases every week from now on. And yeah, we have delivered actually more than 1 million, 1.3 million transactions on chain, 100,000 players, 100,000 players, 52 weeks nonstop, more than 10 million gameplays when we put it together combined, hundred thousands of hours played. I mean, it's going to be, yeah, the best, one of the best successes out there in the Web3 gaming space. It is just that the Web3 gaming space is an interesting one. Let's put it this way. The hype and the marketing is a different story, right? It does not always reflect the gaming situation and the quality of the game in question. So, yeah, thank you guys. I think I appreciate you all coming today. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through Telegram, despite any technical issues, and listening on Telegram as well. I think, yeah, for those of you on X, honestly, follow Play Outmine, because you're missing out otherwise, right? And yeah, I will be revealing a lot of things on X very shortly. So thank you for joining. Yeah, and remember to follow, and remember to check out Outmine, outmine.gg on the web platforms, and Outmine bots on Telegram. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll leave you just with that last one. Just let me just get Molten to die in the lava, just for good measure, for one last time, and then I'll leave you at that. Okay. Let me just put the music up. But now I've got three bats. Oh God. Okay. Okay. No, it's not gonna happen. I just wanted to turn on the music quickly. Oh, that's it. I can actually do. Bye, guys.